Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of News Bulletin. In the headlines today, employees of Rourkela steel plant take Rashtriya Ekta Divas pledge. SAIL Rourkela steel plant scripts new record in monthly sinter production. And garden inaugurated at structural and fabrication shop of RSTV. Now, the news in detail. Employees of Rourkela steel plant joined the rest of the nation in observing Rashtriya Ekta Divas on 31st October. It is noteworthy that the Rashtriya Ekta Divas National Unity Day is observed on 31st October every year to mark the birth anniversary of Bharat Ratna Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. In a function organized at the CEO's Conference Hall, Mr. DT-31, CEO Rourkela Steel Plant, along with other senior officers and employees, took the pledge in Oriya, Hindi and English. In different ceremonies, Mr. P.K. Dash, ED Works, Mr. Razveer Singh, ED P&A, Mr. D.K. Mahapatra, ED MM, Mr. Pankaj Kumar, ED Projects, Mr. Praveen Nigam, CGM FNA, Mr. B.K. Hota, Director MNHS, and other senior officers took the pledge along with the employees of respective units. All the functions were organized adhering to the COVID-19 guidelines. Competitions were organized amongst employees and students to mark the occasion. The pledge administered reads as, I solemnly pledge that I dedicate myself to preserve the unity, integrity and security of the nation and also strive hard to spread the message among my fellow countrymen. I take this pledge in the spirit of unification of my country, which was made possible by the vision and actions of late Shri Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel. I also solemnly resolved to make my own contribution to ensure internal security of my country. SAIL Rourkela steel plant has surpassed the previous monthly record in total sinter production on 30th October, that is a day before the completion of the current month. It is worth mentioning here that the total sinter production from the sintering plant 1, 2 and 3 till 30th October was 6,802 tons. Out of this sintering plant 1 made 1,04,955 tons, while sintering plant 2 and sintering plant 3 produced 1,75,581 tons and 3,20,266 tons respectively. Notably, the previous best monthly sinter production of 5,96,379 tons was achieved in January 2019. Mr. DT-31, CEO RSP, while congratulating the sintering plant collective and other associated departments for the commendable feat, has urged them to sustain the momentum and set fresh benchmarks. It is worth mentioning here that the steel plant collective has been exhibiting exemplary commitment to meet the challenges in the post-lockdown scenario and led the plant to new heights on several fronts. In a function organized at Structural and Fabrication Shop Department on 30th October, a beautiful garden, Sanglagna, was inaugurated by Mr. D.K. Mahapatra, ED MM. Also present on the occasion were Mr. I. Rajan, CGM, CO and CC, Mr. A.V. Rajsekhar, and other senior officers and employees of the mechanical zone, personnel, safety, civil engineering services, etc., adhering to the norms pertaining to COVID-19. A variety of flowering plants as well as ornamental trees have been planted in the garden. The beautifully landscaped garden stands testimony to the commitment of the Structural and Fabrication Shop Collective towards the cause of nature. It is worth mentioning here that the garden has also won first prize in the recently conducted competitions to create awareness pertaining to Corona in the category Model, Monument, Garden, Fountain. With this, we wrap this edition of News Bulletin of Rourkela Still Television. Namaskar.